So, Google's Gemini AI. It's everywhere, right? But let's be real, with all the different names and tools out there, AI Studio, Vertex AI, Gemini for Workspace, it can get a little confusing. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to give you a simple, clear map to navigate Google's entire AI world. And this right here is the big question. Whether you're a student trying to build a cool project, a developer with a brand new idea, or maybe a business just trying to work smarter, Google definitely has a tool for you. The hard part is figuring out where to even start, and that's exactly what we're here to do. All right, here's our game plan. We'll start with a quick welcome to the Gemini era, and then we'll dive into the single most important choice you have to make. Are you here to build or to use? After that, we'll compare Studio and Vertex for all the builders out there. Then look at Enterprise versus Workspace for the users. And finally, we'll talk about how you can get started. Okay, so before we touch a single product, you've got to ask yourself one fundamental question. Is your goal to build something totally new with AI, or is it to use AI to make the stuff you already do way faster and a whole lot smarter? And trust me, this one decision basically sets you on your path. So let's put those two paths right next to each other. On the left, you've got the build path. This is for all you developers, students, researchers, anyone who wants to get their hands dirty and actually create something new with AI models. And on the right, we've got the use path. This is for teams and individuals inside a business who just want to plug AI into their everyday work. Now let's look at the tools for each of these journeys. First up, let's talk to the builders. So you want to create something with Gemini? Awesome! Google basically gives you two main doors to walk through, and knowing the difference between them is absolutely key. First, we have Google AI Studio. The best way to think about this is as your own personal AI playground, your sandbox. It's a super simple tool that runs right in your web browser, and it's designed to be the absolute fastest way to start experimenting. Especially for students, this is the perfect place to start playing around with Gemini's power without any complicated setup at all. Yeah, getting started is dead simple. You just hop into your browser and start experimenting. You can prototype your prompts, see how the AI responds, and once you have something you like, you can grab a no-cost API key and start plugging that into a small project. The whole point here is to get you up and running, like, fast. Okay, so that leads to the next big question, right? You've built this awesome prototype, your idea's working, it's cool, and now you're thinking, I need to turn this little experiment into a real, full-scale application. What do you do then? Well, that's when you graduate to Vertex AI. This is the professional stuff. This is the enterprise-grade platform. If AI Studio was the sandbox where you play and build sandcastles, Vertex AI is the whole factory. It's a fully managed environment where you can access Gemini models, sure, but you can also customize them, tune them, and deploy them to millions of users. It's the real deal. So, to put it all together, AI Studio is all about prototyping and experimenting. It's perfect for students and hobbyists who just need a quick, easy way to start. Vertex AI, on the other hand, is for production and deployment. It's the whole platform for serious enterprise developers who need to customize and scale their work. The big takeaway is super clear. Start in the studio, and when you're ready to go big, you graduate to Vertex. All right, let's switch gears. What if you're not a builder? What if you heard all that and thought, nope, I'm on the use path. I just want AI to make my job easier. Well, don't worry, Google's got two main options for you too. Let's start with the big picture. Imagine you want to give the power of AI to every single person in your company, from sales to marketing to HR, everyone. You'd need a secure, managed platform that anybody could use, right? That is exactly what Gemini Enterprise is for. It's this secure platform that gives the entire company access to Google's most powerful AI, usually through a really simple chat interface. But what's really cool is that you can use pre-built AI agents to do things for you, or, and this is huge, you can build your own automations without writing a single line of code. You can basically bottle up expertise and share it with the whole team. Okay, that's the whole organization. But what about just you? What about the day-to-day stuff? The emails, the documents, the spreadsheets. How can AI help you personally get more done every single day? This is where Google Workspace with Gemini shines. Now, this isn't some new app you have to learn. This is an AI-powered assistant that's built directly into the tools you're probably already using every single day. Gmail, Docs, Slides, Sheets, you name it. It's that little bit of magic that helps you draft an email, summarize a giant document, or even create a whole presentation from scratch. It's like having a personal assistant right there with you. So there you have it.
We've mapped out the whole Gemini ecosystem, and it all came down to answering that one critical question. Are you here to build, or are you here to use? Once you know that, the path forward gets a whole lot clearer.
You know, this really echoes what Google themselves say. Their whole ecosystem is designed to help, and I quote, from building with Gemini models to using Gemini across every employee in your organization. It really does cover that entire journey, from a student tinkering with their first idea all the way to a massive company-wide AI rollout. And hey, if you're on that builder path and you're thinking about moving from the studio to the big leagues with Vertex AI, Google actually offers new customers up to $300 in free credits to go explore the platform. It's a pretty great way to start experimenting without any risk. So the roadmap is clear. You know the tools for the builder, you know the tools for the user. The path is laid out. Now the only question left, and it's the most exciting one, is what are you going to create?